And the importance really of that I want to stress is when people start talking about listening, who are they really listening to? Are they listening to themselves and their own preconceived ideas of what students or patients or clients or whatever should have? Or are they really listening to what people are trying to tell them? And one of the things I would find is that families and patients would be trying to tell professionals things, but professionals would be thinking about, well, this kid needs a reader, or this kid needs this, that, or the other thing. And so they weren't really hearing often. And a good example of that was a young high school student who had, I think it was Kieran-Sayre syndrome, which is a very severe reaction to antibiotics, and she went blind. And so she went from being a very popular, attractive young girl to somebody who had scars on her face and who couldn't see anymore. And the special ed people and the Commission for the Blind at that time were trying to get her to use adaptive equipment and go back to regular school. And she wouldn't go. And so they would send people out to the home, and there would be a baby crying, or there was some confusion in the house, and so this kid was falling farther and farther behind. And I remember really thinking about it and thinking and wondering what was really going on. Who were we really listening to? So we got everybody together, we got the whole family, and the first person we asked was the father, who'd been sort of relegated to the outside. Nobody asked him anything. And he said, yes, I'm very worried about my daughter, and the reason is, he said, is we think she's suicidal. Well, nobody had been addressing that. So he talked for a while about why he thought that, and we turned to the student and said, how do you want to respond to your dad? And she said, yes, I have been, but I'm not anymore. And we asked her about all the equipment and things, whether that was what she wanted. And she said, that's not what I want. I don't want to go back to that school where everybody makes fun of me. I want to go to a school where there are other blind kids. And everyone was amazed, because they had a preconceived idea that everybody wanted to be mainstream. Not everybody does, especially if they're now treated as somebody who has a serious problem. So she went back to, she entered Perkins, and she graduated with honors. And I think she's now teaching visually handicapped kids.